Then you just gotta like re. They have like aluminum foil on like the trays, like where you have the hamburgers and stuff. So you just gotta take off the aluminum foil and re-aluminum foil it for the next day. Turn off those them and then put like a bar across. It's a fair amount that goes into it. I got lucky I had that in there.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners going up against Syracuse. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. 3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Followers not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge, and that one was indeed a strike. So they'll lose their first challenge. Here's your 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Fights it off. You'll see another.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. James Townsend up next for the Mariners. That one hammered but pulled foul. Townsend recently taking home Player of the Month honors. Here comes the 0-1.
Oh.
And what a show he put on last month, Boog. Really impressive work at the dish, and I'm sure his teammates and the coaching staff appreciate it. Great having a bat like this in the lineup.
That one gets down for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the left fielder, Tyler Perez.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Perez in his 3rd season. Hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. See you later. His 17th of the year. The Mariners strike first. It's 2-0. 1 down. And the batter down, Chet Irvin. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. On the ground, right side. In plenty of time to first and 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Diego Rodriguez. That's a ball. Check swing went around. That is strike 2. What a stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. We go to the talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Tapped softly on the ground, tosses to first, one gone, bottom half of the first. And here is Cody Berger. Liner, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Batting third,
Now the left fielder, Billy Benjamin. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a ground ball to first. Fair ball. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Couple of singles back to back. Just one of those seam high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Now at the plate, Victor Gallegos. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Top of the second. Now it's the Mariners DH, Stuart Krisa.
number 35.
And a slider misses down and away.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He muscles that one out of here. His 12th of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. At the plate, Bobby Turner. Hey! Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here at the top of the second. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And a foul ball. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Now here is Dan Santana. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball one. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in game one of this 3-game set. In the dirt, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Not close with that one. Full count now. Strike 3. That's 2 in a row. Stephen Cho will hit next.
No, that's a ball. Ball.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. bottom of the second. Leading off, Forrest to Monty.
Number 9.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Little Baltimore chop action for the base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way, but had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Xavier Carter, the next to hit, takes ball 1. The 1-0. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 1 away. 1 out, man at first. And now here is Jeff McAtee. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. Townsend moving under this one, and he makes the catch. Here's the center fielder, Fred Diaz.
Number 29.
Now a quick throw to first, and he's back safely.
If he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Fly ball down the line. Baez. Long run. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. New inning getting started. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Samuel Baez. Fought off foul. And the 0-1.
Ball 1. Oh.
Now
No, that's a ball.
I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2-2. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 4-0. James Townsend up next for the Mariners.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That's the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Tyler Perez up next for the Mariners. He's 1 for 1 with a 2-run homer his first time up. Oh, great stop to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, bases empty. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Chet Irvin. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. Solo blast adds to the Seattle lead. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. As we go to the last of the third, digging in, Roger Saunders. That one fouled off. Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
This to third. Slings to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. So the lineup flips over. Here's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps.
Ball 1.
Gomez Phelps matched a homer in his last game. That one ripped right center field. Back there. And it is gone. A solo shot. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they close the gap. It's 4-1. Next to hit, Cody Berger. And that one upstairs, ball 1. The 1-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, you know, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But too many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So digging in, Billy Benjamin. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Late swing, foul to the left. The 2-2. Out to short, Santana. Slings to second. What a double play that was. Inning over. As we go to the top of the 4th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Diego Rodriguez. Inside, almost got him. And that one fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one lifted to left. Benjamin under it. And makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down. So now the DH spot, Stuart Krisa. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2. And up next for Seattle, Bobby Turner. Caught looking his first time up. Ground ball up the middle. Handles, there's the first, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4, stepping in, Victor Gallegos.
Number 93.
That one close, ruled a ball. Ball 1. Gallegos, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
The 2-2 on the way. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses. Ball 3. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Forrest DeMonte. Single to right in his first trip.
Pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Man, that got him square in the mask. The M's leading by 3. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. That one way inside.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Xavier Carter. Swinging a foul straight back. The 0-1.
Well, that 2-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Sam Baller.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Santana batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Santana wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep their remaining challenge. And the 1-0.
Well, these Mariners putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Cho in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That one missed. And now it's even up.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Man at second. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Stays alive. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Comebacker to the mound. Over to first. One away here in the 5th. Back to the top of the Seattle order. Samuel Baez, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. High fly ball right field to Monty. On the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. New pitcher on now, Mark Miller.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Townsend in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Strike 2.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
0-2 now.
Ball, outside.
Got him swinging. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Jeff McAtee.
Well, these players just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground, and that one handled to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Fred Diaz digs in now. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away,
inside.
he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Swing and a miss. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Roger Saunders. First time up, he grounded to third. And it's fouled away. Slice to right, and foul ball. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. He'll throw in, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Gomez Phelps in the box, lays off for ball 1. And on second, 2 down. Pulls that one foul. Ball to strike. On the ground at first, Irvin. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top 6, and stepping in for the Mariners, Tyler Perez. Popped up left side, Berger. And there's one away. Okay, he's human, but you wouldn't know it the way he's been swinging it lately. Next is switch hitting first baseman, Chet Irvin. Irvin went deep in his most recent game. Ripped, but it curls foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2. And that's down and away. 10-pitch AB right there before he worked the walk.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So a man at first, Diego Rodriguez. Up next for the Mariners. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Billy, light tower power?
That's right. And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Stuart Prisa getting ready to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And a foul ball.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
The Mariners trying to break this one open. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Hit softly on the ground to third. And that's just foul. The 1-2. That one hit to right. DeMonte under it. Makes the grab. Here's the throw. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And now for Seattle, Bobby Turner. A little bit high, maybe. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is that. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Fernando Villa.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
That one ripped, but foul. Out towards left center. Perez drifts towards it. Brings it in. One down. And now Billy Benjamin, 1 for 2.
Number 23.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. In the air, right field. Baez should have this one. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Victor Gallegos. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Kurt McLaughlin gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
Santana in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate.
Nope, outside.
McLaughlin, the 6'4" righty, 215 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Now he's challenging a called strike. And a strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. The 2-1. A sliding stop over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Stephen Cho will hit next. Right side, Gomez Phelps throws to first, and 2 away to start the 7th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Samuel Baez. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Now, James Townsend. Fly ball down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Sliced hard, but foul.
No, that's a ball.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Forrest Tamonte. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of depth, the 1-0. And that one almost got him. Right back to him on the mound. Sends it to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. Here's the third baseman, Xavier Carter. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, number 13.
2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, Jeff McAtee.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Nope, that's away.
That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Mariners, Tyler Perez.
On an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Ball.
Check
Ball.
swing. He held up, and that's ball 2. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Inside, and the count's full. That one
That's
misses.
high. Ball
So
full.
lead
Take it
off
back.
walk.
Now
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Quick toss to first, and he dives back in safely. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying. Going. Gone. His 12th of the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Freddie Lindstrom.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard. Stuart Friesa up next for the Mariners. A switch hitter batting right. The lefty, the 1-0.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings through that one for strike 2. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And that's a double.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Turner in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1 now. This one in the air, right field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and
That's a
third.
ball.
Off the mark there. Ball one. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swings over the splitter for strike three. And now the catcher comes up to him. Stephen Cho. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a foul ball. Two on, one out.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
The 1-2. On the ground to third. Goes to second for one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. Now on the bump, but Maury.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Diaz
Strike!
leading
Woo!
things off and takes a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Now at the plate, Roger Saunders.
Oh.
He'll challenge. Thought that was a ball. So the call will stand. That knocks them down to one challenge left. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Now it's the second baseman, Alonso Gomez Phelps. The 0-1.
Ball.
He swings and fouls one off. The M's up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground, 2 ball. 1 at second. Throw to first, they beat it.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
At the plate, Cody Berger. He's one of the best players in the game. That's a slider for a strike. Gomez Phelps leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That clips the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Ball.
Popped up. Santana settles under it. And that is that. We go to the 9th. Here's the Mariners leadoff man, Samuel Baez. Outside corner, there's a strike. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. James Townsend, the next to hit. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are 2 down. Tyler Perez up next for the Mariners. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Ground ball left side. Fires across the diamond, and that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the ninth. Leading off, Billy Benjamin.
Number 23.
Up.
Swing and a ball popped up. Irvin gets under it. And the first baseman makes the catch. Victor Gallegos digs in now.
No, that's a ball. No, that's a ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Townsend takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Felipe Osuna.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
DeMonte in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. In the air to left down the line. And a foul ball. Osuna is just 1 strike away.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays.